drinking nectar, guys. I got the pog.
I got the green gray.
All right, and we have a special guest, as you can see. Her name is Sunny, one of my closest friends.
Cheers.
Cheers. You want ice in it? Today we have a special video because I asked you guys to submit some confessions and I have yet to read it. So Sunny and I, we're gonna read it together and see how crazy these are. All right, first one. I came home for Christmas break and have been hooking up with my ex the whole time, but no one, not even my best friend knows.
Have you done that before?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like, okay, the reason why she's not telling anybody is because she's embarrassed.
Because he's toxic as fuck, and her friends don't like her.
It's one of those like, no, like we're broken up, and damn, that D is so good, or like I miss him and I'm gonna go back, you know?
I feel you.
One of the episodes that always stood out was your episode and mentioning about your history of seizures. It helped me a lot due to my girlfriend of 3 years dealing with seizures this year. I looked at your episode as a guide that has helped her and myself in terms of how to react. As a listener for the past year, I just wanted to personally say thank you for sharing your experience. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. That's one of my favorite episodes.
Really? God, I hate that episode because I cried. And I hate crying.
That made me like you even more though.
Really? Freak, like I don't like being vulnerable. So I was trying so hard not to cry, but I could feel, you know how when you feel your voice shaking?
You feel it from here.
And then when people do this, they're like, it's okay, and you're just
That's
like,
when the faucet, yeah.
If you guys don't know, I do have epilepsy. I'm still dealing with it.
Stopped taking the medication recently? Or?
No, I take medication still. I take like horse pills, they're like this big. I'm gonna try to get off of it, but it's kind of hard because every single time I try to get off of it, it comes back. And it comes back worse. When I was 13, I made up a boyfriend called Kai.
Wait, Kai from EXO?
I made Snapchat, Instagram, Discord, and TikTok accounts all being him. I made other accounts which would be Kai's friends. I had a huge storyline which kept going on about 3 years. I would say I'd be going to his house every other weekend. In reality, I was sitting at home ignoring everyone. No one knows he's not even real. All of my friends, including my current real boyfriend, still thinks Kai is a real person. I don't have the guts to confess. It's been so long, I don't even remember why or how I've been able to keep it so long.
I had a friend like this though.
Wait,
in high school. And everyone knew that it was like fake. Cause she never saw a picture of him, but this anonymous person will always comment on her Facebook. If I try to like go on his profile, like there's nothing, like no picture, no friends. It's just her on his Facebook. And she did that for like 1.5 years.
What if that was actually her boyfriend?
No.
There's no way.
Always home, or she was I have one. Don't confess.
Don't confess. Yeah. It's already over. You were 13, so she was
good imaginary skills. You're a creative person.
Yeah.
You should be an author. Low key, like I've seen many people do this. Not like to this extent, but I've seen people make like fake boyfriends.
Damn. Yeah. I make fake accounts.
On Instagram.
I do stalk, yeah. That's dedication right there. Alright, cheers to you.
Cheers. Now you have a real boyfriend. Cheers to you.
25 years old and I never had a girlfriend and I'm still a virgin, sadly.
That's not sad.
It's not sad.
25
is
is
not
still
sad.
young.
25 is still young.
But definitely please get out there.
It's good for this person to go out and like talk with people because it is good for social skills as well. I feel like people that are older still don't know how to talk to girls, and then girls like that are older don't know how to talk to guys, and I'm just like, you should just get out there. The only way that you'll grow and be better is for you to
experience.
Exactly.
Yeah. I feel like I learned the most about myself and how to treat other people through my past relationships.
100%.
Yeah, date around, not like fuck around, but date around. Like date people. Get to know people. Meet
100%.
people.
I didn't have a boyfriend and I was a virgin until I was 21.
Oh, I was a virgin until I was 20.
I dated my best friend's ex 4 months after they broke up. Now we are broken up and depressed, but I can't talk to anyone about it. I feel very sad. I'd be livid. Dude, honestly, okay, I'm sorry, but what the hell?
Loyalty is our number one.
100%.
Yeah.
If you don't have loyalty, then you don't deserve friends, to be honest. No wonder you can't talk about it with anybody. Please don't do it again. That is not okay. Like,
and especially if you don't want that to happen to you.
Yeah, not to mention, I feel like, I mean, it just seems like you were a rebound. You were a rebound, and you were. I'm sorry, but you were available, and this person was like, why not? What would you do if your best friend?
My best friend dated my ex. Ooh. No, it doesn't depend on which ex. Like, it just cannot happen.
No.
Even if it's from 20 years ago, like, why are you talking to him?
That's what I'm saying.
Why do you want my seconds? Stop. Stop being a recycler.
I remember, oh my god, I remember that my ex was super angry with me because I broke up with him, and he couldn't get over it until like years after. So he decided to like hit me up and say, hey, I'm back from this state and I'm here now. Like, can we grab something to eat? Like, I felt really bad because I was like, I did kind of mess with him, like mess him up. And
why, how?
Because he was in the army. He was in the army, and I broke up with him like through phone call because he was gonna be in wherever he was gonna be for 6 months, and I was like, I do not want to be with you. I don't want to be with you, so I'm just gonna have to break. I can't wait 6 months, you know. And I was going through a lot of stuff. That's when I started having like dealing a lot with my epilepsy, and I didn't think he was very supportive either. So I was like, I'm sick of this. I want to be by myself. So I was like, I can't stand this. I'm gonna break up with you. And then I got a lot of backlash for that because they were like, oh, he's out here serving the country, and like I was not in love with him. I'm just like, I would rather end the relationship right then and there, like clean, instead of like waiting for him to come back and then being like, I waited for you, I want to break up with you. Like, what the? It's not like I was out here doing shady business. But anyway, so we ended up like meeting up, and he was like, yeah, one of your friends was really cute, and I would still like I would date her if she's single. Like, how is she doing? Like, he was telling me all these thoughts that he had like while we were in our relationship, and I was just like, for me, obviously I don't have feelings for him anymore, so I didn't really care. I was just laughing. But when I got home, I was thinking, damn, this whole entire time you're thinking that my friend was attractive, and then now you're telling me now that we're not together.
Some things you should keep to yourself because it's unethical. Like, being honest is not always the best thing.
Exactly. Okay, I was just like, you didn't have to tell me that, because as a human, you're gonna find someone attractive.
Of course.
You know what I mean? You see a male celebrity, you're gonna be like, oh, this guy's very good looking, you know? Or like, he's very funny, like, you know? But doesn't mean you have to tell your girl, you know, or your man, right?
Like, there's hitting me.
My boyfriend and I met at work, and we have done stuff in the work bathrooms multiple times.
Restaurant? See, I haven't done like any of these like
kinky stuff.
Not at work.
Okay, not at work. Okay.
I'm a very professional person. When you're young and wild and free.
Please.
Don't get caught.
I have this friend group with 3 friends. They watch you too. So here's random names for you: Alexa, Destiny, and Grace. Alexa, she thinks that we always need to hang out as a whole group, and she gets low-key upset if we hang out one-on-one, which I used to get sad about upsetting her. But me and Destiny, we just have deeper conversations, and it's very easy going with her. Plus, we relate a lot more, and we cry together too. But Alexa has explicitly told us she doesn't do that. So thinking of her, we refrain from including her in those conversations. She gets upset about it, and I don't really know what to do about it. But I'm also moving at the beginning of the summer, so I could just thug it out until then and then dip. In a friend group, there are gonna be some people that get along better than others.
Of course. I saw this TikTok theory about like best friend theory, where like you click on every level, and there's like just party best friends.
Oh yeah.
Where you could hang out and have fun, and there's like deep talk best friends, where you can have deep talks, and there's like work best friends, where you can relate about work. Yeah. And I feel like as I get old, because before I thought best friends need to
do everything together.
Yes. Like we need to connect on every level, but the older I get, like I have categories of best friends where I can do deep talks with and play with, and sometimes like some of them are like the things I can do everything with, and it's good that you have different variety of friends because you get different perspectives and different kind of support. 100%. But like even in our girl group friends, oh yes,
most of you guys play golf. So you guys, actually all of you guys play golf except for me. So you guys play golf, but that doesn't mean that I'm just like, oh my god, like you know, like I'm so upset. It's like if I wanted to hang out with you, I would have played golf, but I'm just like, you guys like that, you guys go play with that, you know. But then I'll be there when like you guys are having like deep talks. Like I'm down for, you know, I'm down for deep talks. I'm down to like go out and like go to the bar with you, whatever. Like it's just like different interests.
Just
thug it out.
Yeah,
thug it out.
Have fun during summer. Just build different relationships with different kinds of people. That's totally okay. There's not a lot of people who are disconsiderate too.
Yeah.
People will be like, why do you have such FOMO?
Yeah, that's
like, brush
true.
it off. But
that's
like,
true.
you have a really good heart. So kudos to you for having a good heart and just.
You're not doing anything wrong. You know, you're not doing anything wrong.
Don't feel bad, but I'm happy that Alexa has a kind-hearted friend like you, who's very considerate.
Aw, that's so sweet. Also, it's not a lot that you come across someone that you can share deep thoughts with. So please keep her close to you. My friend once had a roommate who was into me. I was into her. But at the time, she had a boyfriend. We knew each other for about a year. At one point, we started talking even more and she wasn't happy in her relationship. She's been wanting to leave him for quite some time and I helped her make that decision. They broke up and her and I got really close. At one point, I realized I never actually liked her. I guess I only wanted the sex.
It was so relatable until here.
But that became too much at one point. I told this girl to break up with her boyfriend so she could be with me. Instead, I never got with her, but left her in shambles.
Damn. Karma's gonna get you. I'm sorry.
I think he wanted what he couldn't have. And
like
there's a lot of like lustful thoughts. It's so wrong for you to seek another man's like company because you're not happy in your relationship.
Of course, you should know how to end a chapter before starting a new.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Even like a book too. If you start reading 2 books at a time, like it's confusing as hell.
Especially because you know this person likes you and you like them back.
A red flag word.
Yeah.
You helped her make that choice.
Yeah. It was shady overall though. It was shady.
Yeah.
I think that if you don't like somebody, just break up with them, even if they're in the army. Hey Esther, it's not a confession, but I would need advice from you if you happen to see this. I saw a girl working in a cafe and it was like love at first sight. We talked with each other for a few months and my feelings for her grew every day. I'm an international student and my final semester was almost over. I had to go back to my country, but I would be coming back for further studies. We have talked for a few months, but I was still nervous to ask her out. Because whenever I talked to her, I got a bit nervous. I don't know why, but whatever. Because you like her, don't you? So eventually, I asked her out and, you know, just asked for her Instagram so we can connect with each other and coordinate our date. I got surprised when she gave me her number on the coffee sleeve, which I did not expect from her. Since I came back to my home, I messaged her just to let her know my name and my number. Next thing that she wrote broke my heart. She already has a boyfriend? But we can hang out as friends, which feels like shit. But I said okay to be her friend. She blocked me on WhatsApp, so I wanted to ask you that what is this girl's behavior? Okay, why can't someone just say no instead of getting someone's expectations high and then crumbling it all apart? After that, I had to go back to my country, but I came back after a month and I went there just to see her. I then messaged her on iMessage after a few days when I tell her if things can go normal and if we could just hang out. She said her boyfriend told her not to talk to other guys at the moment, which was pretty insecure. That is not insecure. A few days again later, when I messaged about something to just let the company start, but she said not to constantly message as it makes her feel uncomfortable. I don't understand why she even gave me her number if she was just never interested or anything. Now I'm just messaging while drinking and listening to sad songs. What I don't understand is when you like a person wholeheartedly, why does it have to be so hard to get her? It's like the God doesn't want you to be with her.
That is true. The God does not want you to be with her.
Well, first of all, the girl is shady. I think that if you have a boyfriend, you shouldn't even give another man your number.
Exactly.
Honestly, like you just say, hey, I have a boyfriend and I don't need more friends. That's it. You know, I'm good. Because when a guy wants to talk to you or when a guy is asking for your number, there's only one thing, guys. You guys want to be so naive about it and be like, oh, they just want friends. No, they want fuck. So for her to be like, oh yeah, like you know, we could be friends. No, you guys can't not be friends, especially when you know this guy likes you. You know, that's literally just disrespectful to your boyfriend. There are girls that are gonna give you their number, and I think it makes them feel good. Right? It makes them feel good that another man is hitting on them.
That is crazy.
And then maybe she did have interest in you, and maybe she did like your company, maybe she was attracted to you. But
that's still shady.
Yeah, but she did tell you that she has a boyfriend. In that moment, you should have stepped back. Oh, I know a lot of guys won't, but you should have. Because what? You want to be a homewrecker now? You know, if you were to pursue it further. But yeah, the moment she said that you made her uncomfortable, you should have stopped there as well. But the fact that he was like, oh, that was insecure of him, I'm just like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
How is it insecure of him when you are actually trying to hit on her? You like her, so it is obvious. Like, it is only normal for him to be like, yeah, these guys just message you because they want you, not because they want to be your friends. And that's a fact, guys. I've had multiple guy friends that I have ended friendships with because they hit on me.
I lost my best friend.
And you know, girls want to be so naive because it's just like, when you're that close with a guy, guy friend, they don't just want to be your friend. And I know that a lot of you guys are like, no, we're just platonic. Like, you know, we're just...
From experience, we can both tell you.
Many times.
Even if you've been friends with like...
Oh, exactly. For
like
years.
Middle school, doesn't matter. Oh. You become a woman, they become a man. Now things are different.
Obviously, you guys can be friends, you know, you guys can be friends.
But not best friends.
Not best friends to the point where you're hanging out all the time, sharing deep thoughts all the time, texting every day. No, dude.
No.
You just have to back off. You just have to back off. And I'm sorry, but she probably was either too nice or she wanted attention, but now she doesn't.
But either way, she doesn't like you.
She doesn't like you.
Yeah.
The gods do not want you to be with her. My confession is that I'm still very upset, damn near livid at my ex for cheating on me. Then tried to date her and continue on with her after getting caught and attempted to work things out after he realized what he wanted. Okay, so basically he cheated on her and
with the mistress.
With the mistress. And then he tried to date her, and then when he got caught, he attempted to work things out with her again because he realized what he wanted. Okay, I really do love him, but it's just crazy he did that after how many years dated. The part that's mind-blowing though is he was also cheating on the girl he cheated on me with. Oh wow. And to make matters worse, he was also micro-cheating all throughout.
Micro-cheating!
Before he got caught physically cheating. I received dozens of different girls' screenshot of their messages exchanged and was legitimately appalled. Sometimes you just never know with people. I'm convinced loyalty doesn't exist within the male spectrum and it's just not ingrained in their DNA. I became friends with the other woman, and she gave me all the tea. Crazy thing is, we really get along and I'm cool with her now because she didn't know. The first one though, she knew. So she's on my hit list. Oh my god. This man is a piece of shit.
Yeah. But I low-key dated someone like that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, my last one. But they will never learn, so don't try to fix them. It's okay. Like, it's okay to be mad at them, but there's definitely... Don't lose hope because there's more people that are not like that. And don't try to understand that person either because they are complete psychopaths / narcissists. So
there's something wrong with them. Yeah, for sure.
The harder you try to like understand them, the more you'll be confused. Don't confuse yourself. Like, you're right. He's crazy. Yeah, you're correct to be livid and mad at him, but there's definitely good ones out there.
Yeah, I think it just sucks because she still feels hatred in her heart, but also still loves him because she probably like thinks about all those like the moments that she spent with him and all the things that she's done for him, and vice versa. You know, and she's thinking about the good times, and sometimes that could hurt because you're just like, damn, the person that I did all this with, all these lovely things with, could do this to me. Like, she's probably very sad about that. And she said later, she was like, I pray for clarity and to continue to be strong and stand on business this year.
You will.
Yeah. It sucks, honestly. He's just a piece of shit, period. people like definitely a narcissist. Definitely.
But like, good thing is once you go through someone like this, your senses will be more
Heightened.
Yes. Would you be friends with the mistress?
I would be friends with a mistress that didn't like know. I wouldn't be upset at the person that my man cheated on me with if she didn't know. Because if she didn't know, why am I pissed off at her? My man owed me loyalty, and she didn't owe me anything. She didn't even know.
She's a victim too.
She's a victim too. So if she was willing to like tell me the tea, then I'm just like, yeah, we could be friends. But the girl that knew and continued to date him, she's on the hit list. She's on my hit list too.
Exactly,
for sure.
I would never be friends though.
Oh, you would never?
I would just share those things, and then like just for as like information purposes. But for me, I feel like, so if I know someone's toxic, like friend or boyfriend, and if I know that I don't want to be associated with these kind of like people or these kind of influences, I cut everything off.
Okay, you're kind of good at that though. You're good at like cutting everyone off. For me though, I like people, and I do see like the best in people. So I'm just like, if you are willing to share this with me and you're the victim and we have so much to relate on, like what is, you know, like why can't we be friends? We're basically trauma bonding. You know what I mean?
I want to get over things faster.
Yeah. So
I prioritize getting over, like moving on more than anything.
Yeah.
Like especially from bad shit.
Yeah, I think you're just protecting yourself.
Yeah,
I think both is totally fine. Yeah, it depends on like the type of person you are and like what you can handle.
Sometimes like the more I talk about it and the more I'm trying to like actively heal,
it's worse.
It takes me longer.
Yeah.
I wish I can learn without the experiences too, but sometimes like you need to go through these things to truly learn and truly like feel it out.
I also feel like when you go through these things, you become more sympathetic and empathetic as well. It sucks to go through this stuff, but I feel like it made me a better person in the sense that I have more experience and I'm able to understand other people as well. Because I do have friends that have never gone through a toxic relationship. So when I tell them like how this trauma like made me feel, and then like I kind of react to it, they're like, she's crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
but you're not crazy. When you're with a crazy person, they make you go crazy.
Yeah, if you go through that and I went through that and you tell me about that, I'm able to understand in some degree. Obviously not to the full extent that you do, but I'm able to understand like, oh yeah, like this is not your fault. I have felt that as well.
And then like the thing is, I'm glad I went through those kind of things too, because before like exactly what you said, I just didn't really understand people that went through like super toxic relationships. And I was just like, why are you with him? Okay, you're gonna meet a good person, don't worry.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. Please, you take it. I'm too drunk.
Like, subscribe, comment, what else is there? Share, love.
Also, follow her on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Yes. What else? That's it. Yes. I'll put it in the description.
Yes. Thanks for having me today. Thank you. Show her love. Always. All the love she deserves.